Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Master Blaster, 735. Giving you guys a little small update on what I'm doing to the van. It's a beautiful day out here today, so I guess I'll be getting in some work today. I want to sand down the door jambs on this thing. Get that started. Sanding down the door jambs, the floor on the front of the cabin, and we're gonna get some of that done today. Also, I got the new switch for the headlights, and it turned out not to even be the switch. So that was $22 that I didn't need to spend, but I spent. But hey, that's the only way you're gonna find out what's going on. Now, as far as this wiring harness and all this mess up under here, now that I got everything running right, um, I'm about to clean all of that up next. But anyway, it didn't work. I put the new switch in, it didn't work. So what I did was I was trying to find the fuse because I couldn't find the fuse nowhere on this thing, man, for the lights and the door locks and all that other stuff. So what I did was I took some wire, you know, some wire here, and ran it straight to this wire, which wasn't getting any type of power. This is the main power wire that supplies all of the current for the door locks, cigarette lighter, rear tail lights, brake lights, headlights, low beam, high beam, and all that stuff. And I tested it on this, and everything started to work when I ran the wire straight. So what I'm doing is I'm running this wire here. I'm gonna take it apart and double it up to give it, because it's not that heavy. This is probably like what, 8, I don't know, like 12 gauge wire here, maybe. I don't know. Not too good with figuring out the gauges, but it's about the same thickness when you intertwine it together. And what I'm doing is I ran a fuse from here to the battery. I'm going to run a fuse from here to the battery to ensure that if I have a problem with it, the fuse will blow, or if it overloads, the fuse will blow instead of my shit setting on fire. When you're dealing with electrical, you gotta always, if you gotta do any type of jumping or recreation, always put a fuse in between that, or whatever you do, because if something don't work out, it'll be the fuse blow other than your vehicle catching a fire. So always run fuses or relays or whatever you choose. Always run these things when you're, So anyway, I ran it straight. I fed the wire straight from the battery, straight to this wire here that runs to the main wire, I guess, that supplies this entire unit power. And what do you know? The lights come on. So my problem is solved with that, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the lights are actually working now. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but they're working now. The rear lights, the brake lights, the door locks, everything is working now. You can actually hear the door locks. You can actually hear them. They're actually working now. So that's done now. That's something I can cross off my list. That was a pain in the ass, but now that's all taken care of. Now I can get back to sanding down these doors. I'm talking about the door jambs and the door itself. I'm gonna take all the speakers and everything back off. I might even redo the doors. I was thinking about redoing the doors with 6.5s. Maybe some of those, because those things, they sound really good. They're loud and they clear. Then they sound really good, and I got them on an amp, a little bullshit 1,000-watt amp, 4-channel, and they was kicking ass, man, when I had them hooked up. So I might redo the doors over with a maybe four 6.5s across the door, and take the 8s out, because I wanted to do something new with the car, and I might take the 8s and put the 6/8s inside the rear door of the Nissan. So that's what I got planned for that. I got work coming up with that. I'm gonna do the rear doors over. Right. Yo, them muffins was banging, man. I got about 3 left, man. Right? Yeah, man. So that's all I got to talk about right now, and that's all I got an update on, is that we got the brake lights working. So that means now I could drive to my spot and work on it and get some work done, and give you guys some serious updates. Some good updates. All right, everybody, peace out.